How you doing today, folks? And welcome to R&R Movie Review, where I will be doing my top uh, five of the year list with some honorable mentions. And I hope you guys are doing okay out there and having a nice uh, Fourth of July weekend, and hopefully a good June and July. My first honorable mention will be the movie Michael, starring Jafar Jackson, among others, with Coleman Domingo and Nia Long. Um, it is, I love the music. I love the portrayal of Michael. Some people won't agree with it, but I feel it did him justice as far as the music goes, and I really, really enjoyed this movie. Um, at, I didn't think I was the biggest Michael fan until I got into the theater and when I sat down and started watching it because he did so much, man. It was and it the movie is only maybe half his catalog, maybe, and they're planning on another one next year, maybe, or 2 years from now. But I hope to see that one, and I really enjoyed this movie. My honorable mentions. My next honorable mention is the movie Obsession. Uh, this movie stars directed by Curry Barker, starring Michael Johnson and Indy Neveretti. Um, it's it's a wish tale that goes absolutely wrong. I like it for honorable mention because it explores obsession and I guess not. I don't know if I don't want to call them the incel pattern of lonely men and what they would do, but it takes a wrong turn, a horrific turn, in my opinion. I really enjoyed this movie. I hope to see more from the star Indy, and I implore you guys to go check this movie out, Obsession. It's in theaters. Well, it's on streaming now. Okay. And now my top five. Number five is I Love Boosters, starring Kiki Palmer, Lakeith Stanfield, Taylor Page, among others, directed by Boots Riley. I like Boots Riley other movies as far as Sorry to Bother You and I Am a Virgo. Um, he has a different sensibility when he makes movies, and he has a different vibe. It's not just cutter um, stuff that you can just make and paste and put on screen. He puts together a very unique type looking movie. I love the schemes everywhere. I love the little guests, the cameos that was in the movie. Um, it's number five, but I loved it up until maybe like the last 5 to 10 minutes of it. It didn't let me. Don't get me wrong. It didn't let me down, but it was a lot going on at the end. But I still enjoyed it for what it was, and I think you guys should give it a try. My number four movie is Project Hail Mary, starring Ryan Gosling and Lionel Boyce, among other people. Um, this is a sci-fi flick that I really enjoyed. Ryan Gosling really showed his chops as a really the only actor on screen for most parts of the movie. It was an enjoyable story based on a best-selling book, and I enjoyed myself. It was the length was over 2 hours, but I enjoyed most all of it really, and it has a warm message to it, and I like the way it ended. I did. I did. You guys should check out Project Hail Mary. My number three movie is The Furious. This is a South Korean kung fu flick and this thing is it's out of control, almost almost from the very beginning. Um, if anybody likes kung fu movies or hardcore action movies, this is pick up the Furies or go watch it somewhere whenever you can get a hold of it or get a chance to see it, because it's worth the price of admission, man. I won't get into spoilers. I really like you guys to check it out, and I I really recommend this. Next up is my number two movie of the year so far. 28 years later, The Bone Temple, directed by Nia DaCosta, starring Killian Murphy, Ray Fiennes, among others. I, this movie came out in I was in January, and from the time I got in the theaters, I really enjoyed it from beginning to end. Even the themes, the themes of human torture and human emotions were all throughout this movie. It was a thought-provoking movie, and I think Ray Fiennes get one of the best performances I've seen this year in a picture. 28 years later, The Bone Temple, it didn't make a lot, make a splash at the movie theater like it was supposed to, but I think you guys can really check it out now. I think it's on Netflix or somewhere like that. Please check it out. It's worth it. And my number one movie is God Is, starring Carrie Young, Vivica A. Fox, Sterling K. Brown, and directed by Alicia Harris. Uh, this this movie is one of my top favorite of the year because it's number one on my list. Um, I love the aesthetics of this as two young two young adult um, black twin girls. They're not exactly identical twins, but they do share a hive mind. Like this is based off of a beautiful stage play, and I loved every minute of it. I love what it had to say. I love what it showed and different because of different types of black people in this country. I love the gothic, southern gothic horror element of it, and I enjoyed every minute of this movie. Um, I love the ending, the bit, the start, the middle, and the end. I really would like you guys to check out Is God Is uh, when you get a chance. This is definitely hopefully it'll get nominated for some awards since it just really came out in May. So you guys go check it out. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys want me to do any kind of movie, any kind of music that recently came out, any any TV shows that you want me to review, I do have a recommendation for TV shows. Widow's Bay is very, very good. I watched all what 10, 8, 9 episodes in one sitting actually, and it was it was very good, very good. Okay, you guys have a good day, and thank you for listening.